Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Life Church, where faith is a journey, not a guilt trip, and that we believe that life is better together. Shout out to our Midland campus and shout out to our Saginaw campus. So glad that you're with us this morning. Hey, if you're new here this morning, welcome. We don't expect you to do anything crazy. We're not going to ask you to sing a song or drink from the juice. The only thing we want you to do is enjoy the morning. This is our gift to you. And we ask that you fill out your connection card. Fill it out in its entirety. And at the end of the service, bring it to the Resource Center and we'll give you a free gift, a swag bag. Just our gift to you to say thank you and just to connect with you more. And for more information, here's our lead pastor, Pastor John.
I think the greatest invention right now is Netflix and Hulu. I don't know about you, but I get addicted to binge watching through shows. You can just pop some popcorn, stay up late in your jammies. So we decided to do our own version of Netflix for Life Church. It's called our Growth Track. When you go online to lifechurchgrow.com, you'll discover a series of 3-minute videos that introduce you to this brand new church you've discovered, help you understand what it looks like to follow Jesus, and then get involved at your campus. So I want to invite you to Netflix your church. Go to lifechurchgrow.com today. You can do it with the whole family and see what God might do through you.
Hello. No, we're not going to start like that. Let's keep filming. Hey guys, I'm Brennan, and what Life Church has? We have shirts. Lots and lots of shirts. This is a Little Arrow shirt. It's great for that special someone in your life. Onesies. And if you don't believe that we have shirts not just for little people, they're fantastic. All of these shirts go for John adopting the bibbies, because John loves to adopt the bibbies. If you know what I'm saying, you can edit that out. Hi, I'm Brennan, and I'm here to talk to you about something really cool that Life Church has going on. Currently, we're selling shirts. Now, I don't know if you heard about this or not, but recently, John adopted another baby girl. And I'll let you in on a little secret of adoption. It's kind of expensive. While the fundraiser was going on to be able to bring baby Alicia home, he was selling these Raising Arrows shirt. Now this is a little arrow, because it's for the little people in our lives. Now for the big people who maybe aren't little arrows, who are raising little arrows, we have great shirts all about raising arrows. And we have them at the front desk if you'd like to get your hands on one, and we'd like to see you up there. Thank you to all who supported John in the adoption process. Thanks for giving me your time, and just remember that through Christ, the best is yet to come.
Brennan is single, ladies. Can you believe it? Anyhow, that's all the announcements you need to know. Now we're going to switch gears as we dive into the final installment of our relationship series. I have loved hearing stories from folks just like you who are discovering healing and hope in their different relationships. In Ruth chapter 3, we talked about what not to do when you're dating and how God has uniquely wired men and women. The deepest question in a man's heart is, do I have what it takes? Men are chasing after respect. Women are created with a yearning to feel valued. That's why, men, we want to pursue the princess in our lives. And when you understand that men crave respect, women crave value, that helps you understand the root issues in relational conflicts. Today, we're going to wrap up our relationship series with Ruth chapter 4. I want to introduce you to my buddy Scott. We have lots of wonderful people that call Life Church home, and about 2 years ago we did a series called I Love My Church. My buddy Scott Seipel shared his journey with God. All of us are on a journey, and sometimes we have stumbles and missteps. Sometimes life just throws us a curveball. And 2 years ago, Scott opened up very bravely about the journey that he was on with cancer. I think a lot of us in this place can identify with this story today, because sometimes our lives, our relationships feel like they're in pieces, and yet we can choose to trust God through the hard times.
How did I end up at Life Church? I guess kicking and screaming would be the way to describe it. My wife and I had been looking for a home church for a couple years and had been looking, and I had given up. And lo and behold, one Saturday we had a flyer come in the mail. That flyer was from Life Church. My wife Gina said, "Let's go." I said, okay, let's give it a shot. And we got there, and I was right off the bat very surprised how friendly and how accepting everyone was. And we've been attending from very early on and just have fell in love with the people and the passion of the church and just the unbelievable growth that we've witnessed since we've started coming to Life Church is truly a God thing. We're excited to see where God takes our church, and it's just always awesome to see people whose faces that you don't know come through that door, but you can feel their heart, and I just think that's so exciting. And
How are you doing physically since we last saw you in September?
well, God has given me an amazing ride since September. I was very, very ill. At the last video check-in, had just started chemotherapy, and those two therapies were the two strongest that they make. And I had 6 treatments and had a scan done, only to find out that the cancer laughed at the chemotherapy and grew. So as you can imagine, we were really frightened. And come to find out, and we really didn't share this with anybody, but at that point, I had 4 months to live. And we accepted that as God's will. We were preparing for that to happen. And sure enough, we go for the first CAT scan after 2 months, and I had an incredible reduction in the cancer size that I had so many doctors excited at the U of M. They're all swarming into the examination room. I'm just smiling, looking above, knowing that that's my God healing me and taking care of me. And this medication continues to work. At one time, my biggest tumor was 24 centimeters by 7 centimeters. And now my biggest tumor is 3 centimeters by 1 centimeter. It's been a busy couple of years, and especially over the course of this last year. In total, I've done 9 rounds of chemotherapy, which didn't work. And a week and a half ago, I had my 36th infusion. I originally started with one gigantic 15-pound volleyball-sized tumor,
and that was taken out. Shortly after that, within 8 weeks, I had 3 brand new tumors that were growing just out of control. Through the chemo, they continued to grow, and 2 years ago this month, I was given 4 months to live. You're talking about having a career ripped away from you. Your everyday existence is gone. You're consumed in the fight or in coming to terms with that you're going to leave a son and a wife behind, and you're consumed by thoughts of how are they going to get by without me. And I never blamed God. I was at a point of still really growing in who I was as a Christian, but I never blamed God. I always looked at it, or tried to look at it, like God didn't give me this cancer, but He's going to use this cancer, and He's going to make not only me stronger for it, but when I shared this story, I said to a man during my last treatment I had met, and he was really nervous and confided in me. That was his first appointment. And I said, the Holy Spirit moves through this place. You can feel it. And he started to cry. That may be the sole reason God put me on this earth, is to touch that one person. Now I'm looking at hey, we've gotten this cancer to a really manageable point, and this medication is so complex and so new. They had designed it to work even after you stop taking it, to have retrained your immune system to be on the attack all the time. So that could mean I'm cancer-free someday. That could mean we've put a halt to it for 5, 10 years even. It's pretty incredible, from my surgeon telling me in the very beginning, you have less than a 10% chance to live. Our God is incredible.